position at bay with only.
DraftKings is now live streaming MLB The Show 21, MLB The Show 21 Padres franchise mode.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. The Friars have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here's Chris Owings now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Out in front of it, strike 1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
To 1-2 now. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Here comes the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Nola has it, and he makes the throw to first. Owings is retired, and there's 1 away. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
High in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know they're hoping for more out of Charlie Blackmon right now. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on base percentage in his last 10, so any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
First pitch of the AB now. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 4 for 13. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Blackman, the runner at third. Story on at second with 2 down. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The set and the 1-2, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Austin Gomber, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And now here is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
From the belt, the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Now that's popped up. Welker is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Now here's the first offering as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And in steps Manny Machado as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 4. One and 0. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speedy catcher, Zach Collins.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Sam Hilliard comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Colton Welker, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Colton Welker.
Next up is Colton Welker, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Austin Gomber is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One and one the count now. Welker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Chris Owings would be next. The 3-1 pitch, and it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Will Myers.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trent Grisham stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Stepping in next, Eric Hosmer. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Batting 8. The catcher, Austin Nola.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up Austin Nola. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive to center field. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Now into the box, Chris Owings.
Leading
0
off
for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, number 12, Chris Owings.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hampson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, here is Dinelson Lamet. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The pitcher, Dinelson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Lamet is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackmon is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball just inside.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder. The 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Blackmon on the move, but this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Pham stands at first with one out. Pham's off and running. Pitch is high. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
After it is Blackman.
He had such good timing on that heater. Don't be shocked if the catcher goes right back to the off-speed. He knows better than anybody in here. He was right on that pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Padres go down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch. Trevor Story is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. First offering on its way. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Fuentes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So now to the plate, Zach Collins. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And the Friars are in business to start the inning here. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike taken up in the zone. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
1-2.
And that misses 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Machado on at first, nobody out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 1-0 delivery. Count even now at 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Two and one. Runner at first here, one man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hilliard is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Perez.
Runner at first with two gone in the inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He's set. Here it comes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in is Austin Nova. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Digging in next, Dinelson Lamet. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Sam Hilliard is retired to lead off the 5th.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
To the plate now, Colton Welker. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Raimel Tapia will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
First pitch on its way. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Yency Almonte is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Yency Almonte.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy.
From the stretch.
Pham.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Almonte offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Hit out towards second, and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Looking at his career totals, Tatis has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. 2-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. From the belt, the pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runners going. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 12, Chris Owens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chris Owens is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
The 1-1. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back in standing. Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A ball and a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hampson leads off first with 1 away. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Fouled away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Myers going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. First pitch on the way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Nola corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting